Hello and welcome to the My Wool Mitten podcast. My name is Carrie and I'm coming to you from the middle of the Mitten, Michigan's Lower Peninsula, where I live on a small sheep farm with a flock of Corriedale and Shetland sheep, Kyle the Wonder Horse, good farm dog Badger, good dog Bailey, and good cat B-Cat. It's been brutally hot here in the upper Midwest of the United States and in other parts of the world as well. You're looking at here just a couple of beautiful black registered Shetland ewes, not ewe lambs. And we were meant to travel up north to the upper peninsula of Michigan this weekend and deliver these two. And just with the weather the way that it is, we decided we better wait just a little bit. So don't feel bad that they're not out on pasture, because they're in here in the basement of this old hip roof barn where the temperature is, I don't know, I'm going to guess it's almost 15 degrees cooler down here in this old basement of the barn, and a good breeze going through. You might hear Badger whining in the background because he hears me talking. So anyway, what I wanted to say was, I'm hoping that you watched part 1 of the interview with my friend Carrie of Kids and Kritters Farm. I'll put a link to that in the show notes down below if you haven't. And I had intended to have part 2 of the interview up that same week. It was all filmed. It didn't need very much editing. It just needed to be uploaded. Well, you know, I have learned that you should never say that you're going to have something like that done. It was nothing but a nightmare of work. And in the end, I don't know. I'm not technical enough to know if it was a corrupted file. The first half of the interview went up fine. I could play the video. I couldn't upload it. I don't know. It was just a mess. And so I finally said, you know, we're just going to scrap it and we are going to go forward, because what I can do is show you a new product from Carrie that we really wanted to talk about. I'm really bummed about the interview, and maybe we'll try to re-record it. She talked in a little more detail about her goat herd. She has quite a few goats, dairy goats, and she makes product from the dairy milk. And so she talked about that. She talked about upcoming classes that she's going to be teaching at Urban Dreams Fiber Mill. We talked about that. And then we talked a little bit about her fleeces. So all of that was lost. But I am going to show you here, after I do this little bit of introduction, something new and fun that we thought might be a great offering to you from her fiber farm. So I apologize. I apologize to Carrie. I apologize to all of you. But hopefully you'll just enjoy watching the little fun item that we were inspired to create and offer to you from her farm to you. And it will be on her website. We talk about that just a little bit, and I'll have links to all of that below. So I hope you're doing well. I hope your animals are staying okay. Ours are doing as well as we can. So yeah, these girls are going to stay in here for another few days, and we're going to try again to do some traveling sometime later, maybe in July even. So thanks for being here. If you don't already, please click like and subscribe. I try to be on here. I'm on here erratically. That's all I'm going to say. It's farm life, and that's just how it is. You can hear some lambs in the background. But hope you enjoyed just seeing a few minutes of these beautiful ewes. That is a 10-year-old ewe in the back that you're looking at. And the one who's being shy up here in the front is a 3-year-old ewe, and all you can see is her butt. So sorry about that. But if you have any questions or comments, please be sure to leave them down below. And I hope I see you again soon. Thank you again for your patience and understanding. Back at shearing time, so, about a month or better ago, I reckon, my friend Carrie brought me a lovely box full of these little bags. I wasn't sure what it was. It was a gift from her to me, and it contained samples of some of her, I think of all of her fibers, of her blended breeds, blended on the hoof, crossbred sheep from her farm. I thought that was just the best gift to give someone who loves fiber. And so now these are raw wool samples. So I'm going to wash them and maybe card them, maybe comb them. I'm not quite sure. But seeing those and talking with Carrie as we did about how she's really devoted or dedicated to making these crosses and making the fleeces available to people, I thought, wouldn't it be fun? Maybe you all would be interested in some samples of her fleeces. Now, she's mostly sold out of full fleeces, but just like I do, she kept some portions back for herself. And so there's a limited number of these samples from these sheep. Get my words working right. Samples of these fleeces. But so we put together some boxes, or I helped Carrie put together some boxes that would highlight products from her farm. So mainly the fiber, because you guys probably are mostly fiber enthusiasts. So samples of the raw wool is going to include a sample of her wonderful goat's milk lotion, a goat's milk soap, and a sample of roving from one of the fleeces. Now, you don't get to choose which ones these are because, like I said, she's got just limited numbers of different ones available. But what will come in this box is 6 1-ounce samples of one of her blended breeds, so cross-bred sheep, raw wool, so you will have to process it or spin it from the grease if that's what you like to do. Also, a sample of the lotion, a sample of the soap, and a sample of the roving. And again, don't get to pick the color of the roving because it'll be what she has available. But with the lotion and the soap, she has 2 fragrances or 2 varieties available. One is the lavender rosemary, probably her best seller, and the other is oatmeal kiss, which is just kind of a gentle fragrance. But for those of you that would like one or the other, if you go to her website, I believe there's a place to choose which one you prefer. So you can see these are less than 1 ounce here. These are maybe about half an ounce. But if you would be interested in those, go to Carrie's website. The link is down below. You saw us talk about the fleece and how much we enjoy this. And go and support a small family farm who is devoting themselves to goats and goat's milk and sheep and fleece and wool, and just have some fun playing around with it. I thought maybe for some of you that were able to score one of these boxes, if you'd like to, maybe next month we could play around with sampling these together. So I hope you'll enjoy the product. I'm going to show you some picture of the box, what it's going to look like when it comes to you, and I hope that you will enjoy it. Let me know in the comments down below what you think. And again, thank you for being here. Thank you for being patient with my poor editing and uploading skills. And thank you for being enthusiastic about my friend Carrie's product as much as I am. So without me rambling on any further, let's go see what's available in the blended breed sampler box from Kids and Kritters Farm.